In the small town of Elderwood, a legend persisted about the Vanishing Woods. The townspeople believed that anyone who entered the woods after sunset would never return. The thick canopy of trees, which blocked out the moonlight, only added to the eerie atmosphere. One chilly autumn evening, a group of friends decided to test the legend. They had grown up hearing the stories and were eager to prove them wrong. Jake, the leader of the group, was especially determined. He didn't believe in ghosts or supernatural occurrences and was confident that the stories were just old wives' tales meant to scare children. "Come on, it's just a bunch of trees," Jake said, shining his flashlight into the dark woods. "We'll be in and out in no time." His friends, Emma, Chris, and Olivia, were less enthusiastic but followed him anyway. They walked deeper into the forest, their footsteps crunching on the fallen leaves. The air grew colder, and the trees seemed to close in around them. After about an hour of walking, they reached a clearing with an old, abandoned cabin in the middle. The cabin looked like it hadn't been touched in years. The windows were broken, and the door hung loosely on its hinges. "Let's check it out," Jake suggested, already heading towards the cabin. Olivia hesitated. "I don't know, Jake. This place gives me the creeps." "Don't be scared, Olivia. It's just an old cabin," Jake replied, pushing open the creaky door. Inside, the cabin was just as dilapidated as the outside. Cobwebs hung from the ceiling, and the air smelled musty. As they explored the cabin, they found a dusty old journal lying on a table. Chris picked it up and started reading aloud. October 13th, 1892. "The whispers are getting louder. They haunt me day and night. I fear I am losing my mind." Suddenly, a cold wind blew through the cabin, extinguishing their flashlights. The friends huddled together, their breaths visible in the frigid air. "Did you hear that?" Emma whispered, her voice trembling. The others nodded. They could hear faint whispers, like a chorus of voices speaking just out of earshot. The whispers seemed to come from all directions, growing louder and more insistent. "Let's get out of here," Olivia screamed, bolting for the door. But when they reached the clearing, they realized they were not alone. Shadowy figures emerged from the trees, their eyes glowing with an eerie light. The whispers grew deafening, filling their minds with terror. Jake tried to lead his friends back the way they came, but the forest seemed to change around them. Paths that had been clear before were now blocked by thick underbrush. They were hopelessly lost. As the night wore on, the friends could feel their sanity slipping away. The whispers filled their minds with dark thoughts and images of unspeakable horrors. One by one, they succumbed to the madness, their screams echoing through the vanishing woods. By morning, the forest was silent once more. The townspeople never found any trace of Jake, Emma, Chris, or Olivia. The legend of the Vanishing Woods lived on, a warning to all who dared to enter.